Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today in support of my bill, H.R. 5075, the Ashanti Alert Act, named for Ashanti Billie, who was tragically taken from this world too soon last September at the hands of a violent criminal. And so now we have undertaken this action with this bill, a bipartisan one, because this is not a partisan issue. The United States does not currently have an alert system for missing adults. If a child or a senior citizen goes missing, law enforcement is authorized to broadcast alerts on major channels or radio stations, and participating citizens share alerts across social media platforms, bringing much-needed attention and resources to bear. But still, no such alert exists for missing adults ages 18 to 65. History shows that programs like the Amber Alert are successful and help save lives. In 2016 alone, there were 179 Amber Alerts issued in the United States. Over 85 of those cases resulted in recovery, and 43 of them were the direct result of an Amber Alert. These programs are proven to work, and with the Ashanti Alert, we can close the gap, better protect our family, friends, and neighbors, and save lives with a legacy given to us by Ashanti Billie's sacrifice. Like other alert systems, the Ashanti Alert lets law enforcement use the tools at their disposal to broadcast information about missing adults on such things such as TV and radio and social media. It also sets a minimum standard for issuing alerts. 1, the person suffers from a proven mental or physical disability. 2, if law enforcement believes their physical safety is in danger. Or 3, if they believe their disappearance may not have been voluntary. The Ashanti Alert also integrates with the Blue Network instead of Amber, so that information about missing adults and children are kept separate. This ensures that law enforcement efforts are not duplicated, which could mean the difference between locating a person and saving them. My Commonwealth, Virginia, has already taken steps to address this issue. Last April, the governor signed a bill into law in honor of Ashanti that establishes a statewide alert system for missing adults. But in order to save lives, the search for missing adults cannot end at a state line. Indeed, according to the FBI's National Crime Information Center, there are still over 55,000 missing adults in this country. This is a national challenge, and it most definitely demands a national response. Mr. Speaker, Ashanti Billie was a beautiful young black woman with a beaming smile. She was a hard worker. She'd wake up before sunrise and head to the naval base and start her job. At night, she attended culinary classes at the Virginia Beach Art Institute. She had hopes and dreams and aspirations, and she was passionate about life and brought that positive energy to everyone who met her. Mr. Speaker, 1 year ago today, early in the morning, I met with local constituents, Kimberly Wimbush and Michael Muhammad, and the Billie family, parents, Tony and Brandy, and Iotha Sweat from the NAACP. Now, being military veterans themselves, the Billie family didn't understand how this could happen. They were confused and very much worried. Their young daughter, Ashanti, was missing, abducted from the Little Creek Naval Base. Mr. Speaker, I knew right then, that fateful morning, in my gut and in my heart, that this family would soon receive some tragic news. I knew this family and these friends needed my help, and my heart and my team's heart was with them. Mr. Speaker, there are no words, no wishes, no whispers that can bring back or ease the Billie family burden. But make no mistake about it, no amount of darkness can ever keep out a bright light. And I may have met with the shaken family that day, but on this day, they sit before us today in this chamber, strong and determined and ready to solidify Ashanti's legacy. And today's vote on Ashanti's legacy will give law enforcement all across our great nation a new tool to bring resources to bear to locate missing adults who may be in danger and will, no doubt, save lives. I encourage my colleagues to support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.